Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Heather. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Today we are doing the annual Christmas book haul that I'm going to show you all the books that I got for Christmas. My mom, my dad, and my husband are awesome and they know that I love books. So I give them a Christmas list every year of books that I want and they buy them for me. So thank you for buying me books, even though I don't really need them, but I wanted them. I'm also wearing my All I Want for Christmas is Books sweatshirt from Inkwells. Love it. And yeah, we're just gonna jump right into it and I'm gonna show you some of these books. And some of these books are on my most anticipated book list for 2022. I just didn't get around to buying them this past year, or you know, this year, whatever. And they bought them for me for Christmas, so we're gonna hop into it. First book is Electric Idol. This is a retelling of Eros and Psyche. So this is their love story. I haven't even read the first one yet, but I'm very thankful to have this book so I can just jump right into it after I read the first book in the series. So there's that. Next one I got is The Final Support Group by Grady Hendrix, and this is about a support group of 5 girls. And it's supposed to be funny, it's supposed to be thrillery, it's supposed to have some horror elements to it, and I'm really excited to read it. I have been wanting to read this book for a while. Then I got Good Rich People by Eliza Jane Brazier, and this is about a rich couple who take in a girl to, like, I think be their nanny or something like that, to live in their guest house. And the husband actually has sinister reasons as to why they're taking the girl in, and it's like a cat and mouse game, dangerous-esque type story. I've heard it's really good. I've heard that all the characters are like people you don't like and you don't root for any of them, and sometimes I'm in the mood for that, but I'm excited to have this book because I've heard nothing but really good things about it. The next book I have is The Last House on the Street by Diane Chamberlain, and this is about, this has like 2 timelines. It's in 1965 and then 2010, where these 2 women have a tragic background. They live in the same house and their stories somehow collide, and that's all I want to know. I don't want to know a lot going into this book. I've heard really good things about that too. Then I have Death in the Family by Tessa Weigert, I believe. And this is about an NYPD detective who has actually, she was taken by a suspect, and I believe she was abducted by a serial killer, and she found a new job on this island, but then people start dying on the island too, so she has to use her detective skills to figure out what's going on. Heard really good things about this too. I have The Secrets We Share by Edwin Hill, and this is about 2 sisters. Their father goes missing, and then 20 years later his body is found in the woods, and they have a lot of secrets that they're keeping. So I don't really know much about this book, even though it was on my top most anticipated books of 2022, but I've just wanted to like keep it where I don't know a lot about it, you know. Sorry, my camera was not focused. But I don't want to know a lot about it going into it, you know. I want to keep it kind of suspenseful. That's all I want to know about it. But I've heard really good things as well. Next book I've already started reading. This is Hidden Pictures. And this is about a girl named, what's her name? Mallory. Wow. A girl named Mallory. And she is a new nanny to a 5-year-old. And this 5-year-old is a little weird. He doesn't like kids his own age. He's having some issues. He's drawing pictures. The pictures get more sinister as the book goes on. There's a mystery to it. Mallory is also a former drug addict, so people don't trust her. And when she starts bringing up all the issues to the parents that the kid's going through, they don't believe her. They think that she's just imagining things. They are very skeptic. So this is, and I'm halfway through it, this book is wild. And it's really creepy because the more the book goes on, the more the pictures change, and you can tell that it's not a 5-year-old drawing the pictures anymore. So I don't know what's going on. I have an idea of what's going on, but I don't know yet. Then the next book I got is Astrid Parker Doesn't Fail. This is the second book in the Delilah Green Doesn't Care series. And I loved that book. I thought that it was really good. I gave it 5 stars, so I immediately wanted to pick this up. This is about Delilah's stepsister Astrid and whoever she falls for, so I'm excited to have that. The next book I got, it was in my stocking, and this is one of the ones that my mom wants me to read immediately. It's called Five Total Strangers by Natalie D. Richards, and this is about a girl named Mira. She needs to get home to her family, so she decides to get into a car with people that she doesn't know, and then weird things start happening. Obviously it's snowing outside. It's very ominous setting, and when they start having car troubles, that's when people start disappearing. So somebody in the car is a liar and a killer, and it sounds really good. My mom said that she read reviews for this and she wanted me to read it, so I will be reading this very soon. The next book I have is The Island by Adrian Mckinney, and this is about a family who go to this island, and then the dad like gets separated from the family, and then the mom and the kids have to like survive on this island, and crazy things are happening. I don't really know what's gonna happen, but I don't want to know. I don't want to know what's gonna happen until I read it. Then I have 9 Lives by Peter Swanson. This is one of the books that I still want to read, even though I haven't heard very good things about, just because I'm curious. But this is about people that go to this getaway, and there are 9 of them, and the people that are on the list are obviously something bad's going to happen to them. The tagline is the heart-pounding story of 9 strangers who receive a cryptic list with their names on it and then begin to die under highly unusual circumstances. So obviously somebody does not like them. Does not like the people. The next one I have is The Sweet Spot by Trisha Dollar, and I'm really excited about this. This was on, of course, my book thing, my most anticipated of 2022. This is about a woman who loses her job. She goes to this small town, and she is able to get a job at this hotel that's on the island. And then there is a grumpy dude, so it's a Grump Sunshine type story, and you know that I love this. I love these kind of stories, so I'm really excited. I've heard nothing but really good things, and I've heard that it's a very sweet romance. Then I have Must Love Books by Shauna Robinson, and this is about a woman named Nora who is in the book industry. She is also one of those people that does not get treated very well in the book industry. She is paid not well. She is also getting like in the story, it said on the back that she is getting a pay drop, where like she's getting paid less than what she deserves. So she wants to find a different job, but then an author that they have, his name is Andrew, he's wanting to leave the publishing company, so she has to try to keep him there, and then somehow they fall in love. So there's that. Then I have A Cosmic Kind of Love by Samantha Young, and this is about an event planner named Hallie and a guy named Christopher, and Christopher is an astronaut who just arrived back on Earth from outer space, and Hallie somehow gets emails that he has sent back to somebody. So Chris finds out that she has been reading the emails, and he finds out who she is, and then they're just like emailing each other back and forth, and it's supposed to be really cute, and I'm super excited about it. Next book I have is the second book in the Blood and Ash series. I ended up reading that book, and I gave it 4 stars, so I wanted to continue on. This is Kingdom of Flesh and Fire. This is the second book. I don't want to ruin the first book for you if you haven't read it. I am literally probably the only person on the face of the earth who hasn't read this whole series yet, so don't want to know a lot going into this book. And then the last book that I have is All Good People Here, and this is about a small town where something bad has happened. Margot is going back to her small town, and there was a 6-year-old girl or a 6-year-old child who was murdered. And then she moved away. The small town is the same. The person that she's taking care of has dementia, and things are just not good. So these people claim to be good people, but they're really not. And then here are 2 books that I have that I did not get for Christmas, but I have bought in recent, and I just forgot to like put them in my last haul. But I got The Luckiest Girl Alive by Jessica Knoll, and I want to read this book as I finally read this book and watched the movie too, to compare and contrast. And then next I have Imaginary Friend by Stephen Chbosky, and this is about a young kid who goes into the woods, gets lost, comes back, and he's different. I don't really know much about it, but anyways, I bought this book obviously to read. It is chunky. So those are the books that I received for Christmas and some of the books that I bought recently. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you got for Christmas. Even if it's not books, in the comments down below, let me know if you like these type of videos. Obviously, I like book hauls. I like to see what people get. But yeah, so hopefully you had a Merry Christmas if you celebrated. If you did not, I hope that you had a great weekend this past weekend, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. Bye.